Welcome to Wildcat Sports Update. I'm your host, Jim Boyle, and today in studio I have the pleasure of having the two captains of our Wilmington High School boys tennis team. As we go around the room, we've got Jay Karani and we've got Tony Cummings. We're going to start over here. Jay, just give us a quick introduction, who you are, how long you play tennis, and what position you play or spot.
So my name is Jay Karani. I'm a junior in high school right now, so 11th grade. I've been playing tennis for the past 7 or 8 years of my life before I even lived in the U.S. Right now, I'm the second singles for varsity.
All right. Tony?
I'm a senior. I've been playing for at least like 5 years now in club before high school. And I play first doubles.
Okay, I'm going to stick with you, Tony. Where do you're a captain, senior captain. Where do you see your role as a captain, and how what have you learned from that role?
Role as a captain would probably be like pushing the team, of course, and helping them in every way. And I mean, making the team like a family to everyone, so everyone's included and stuff. And also like cheering on the team on the sidelines after my match, no matter if I win or lose. Just got to keep the enthusiasm up. And I think I've learned from everyone how to like be a better person on the court and off the court. I think that's really like what I've learned.
All right, Jay. Now you're a junior captain this year, so you'd most likely be captain next year. What have you learned, and what do you see your role as?
I've really learned how to help the team just get better overall too, because especially like from a player's perspective, I think being a captain, it's like between being like a normal player and up to the coach level. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Like you have to help the coach to manage practices here and there. And I think motivating the team is a big one because they do get down sometimes after losses. I think that's one of the main roles as a captain.
Okay, so staying with you, Jay. Goals. What were the season goals right now for the team? What were your goals beginning of the season?
Goals at the beginning of the season were honestly just to make playoffs because last year we made it by a hair. But now that we've actually started playing, we're actually, I think, 8th right now in D3, which is really good. So now we have higher hopes and hope to go a couple rounds in playoffs.
Good. Tony?
For our goals, like Jay said, I mean, we were barely there. We were 33, not even looking at playoffs last year. Now we're 8th, which is like great. We just really have turned around the whole program. And I don't even know what it is. We've only had like 2 players. So, but I think like the goals probably just be, go far in playoffs, see how far we can go. I mean, we give it all. So
good. Okay, so now we're going to run out of the players. Jay, you're going to take the top 7, and then Tony, you'll take the remaining players, even JV level. So Jay, go first.
So at first singles we have Sanjeev Puvnenjakumar, who's a sophomore. At second singles is myself, junior Jay Karani. At third singles we actually have 8th grader Connor Drown. At first doubles we have the team of senior Tony Cummings and the 8th grader Gabe Elka. And at second doubles, we have the team of junior Vinny Anastasia and junior Tyler Holland.
Okay. And then you get the rest. Run them all down.
So then for our second doubles, we usually introduce like different lineups depending on the match and how people are feeling. So we have Nick Iantilli and George Papagino. He comes in to varsity every now and then, both of them. And then for our JV, we have my brother, Nick Cummings, and his friend, who's it?
Grant Williams, I think.
Grant what? Williams?
Maybe, I don't know his
Yeah,
last
so
name.
we don't know his last, but Grant, yeah. So they're great. I mean, they cheer on the team, even if you're not like a varsity player, you're still there, like cheering on the team. But they do get playing time, and they're pretty good for first round. So.
Okay, so that's a great rundown of the team. I'm just wondering, I know that we talked earlier, there's some kind of nicknames for everybody, but before we get to that, do you have a team manager, and who is that, and what's their role?
So we recently just got one of my friends, Glenn Andoni, who has been like a team manager to help out, or like a caddy, we call him, because he carries our bags on the court, he cheers on the team. And I mean, he's just been showing up to most of the matches recently, just coming on the bus with us for away games, which is, he went to Watertown with us, which is a long bus ride, and I mean, that's just showing like his commitment to his part in the team. And I just really enjoyed like having him on the bus, not just as like a friend, but just as like someone there to like also hype us up. Even though he knows basically nothing about tennis, I mean, he's still there. He knows what a sport is and how to like hype up a team, and that's like, I think that's what he does, so he loves it.
All right, shout out to Glenn,
Yeah,
the
of course.
team caddy manager. So Jay, you've told me that we've got nicknames for everybody. So why don't we roll them out, and how'd you get them?
So for Sanjeev, his last name's really long. So We call him Antetokounmpo, like the NBA player. So we call him the Giannis of the East during announcements. And at second singles, we have Tony announce me as the Mumbai Menace, and that's just because my background and ethnicity. At third singles, we have the White Mamba, Connor Drown, and we just call him that because I think it was
Kobe.
yeah he's the White Mamba.
Okay.
First doubles, we have super senior tickler and co-captain Tony Cummings. You know, and I don't know how we got that one, but combined all three. And then the pimp Gabe Elka, because someone pointed out that he looked like a pimp. So
It's his glasses. His glasses.
something
make
about the
him look like a
glasses.
pimp.
Yeah.
In second singles?
And then second doubles, we have the Bulgarian baddie Vinny Anastasia, just because he's from Bulgaria. And we have the Japanese jackhammer Tyler Holland.
So I assume that having the nicknames keeps it loose, and like you guys are successful with it. So
Yeah,
that's
it
great to
does,
see
yeah.
that you guys are loose and ready to go, and look like like you said, you're ranked 8th, which is a great place to be. Another way to stay loose is team bus rides and team dinners. I'm going to give Tony the bus rides, and I'm going to give Jay you the dinners. But once we do dinners as well, Tony, what are bus rides like? You don't share the bus with anybody, correct? Who controls the music, and what are we playing?
Oh, well, so I control the music on the bus. What do you mean? I'm great aux. We really just hype up the team. You know, it's like a party on there before the match, and then after a win on the way home, it's just a party on the way back. So we keep ourselves going all the way. I mean, no one's sleeping other than like our JV player yesterday, but no one's sleeping. We're just up and about, like getting ready for the match, staying awake. You know, everyone's eating or drinking something, stay hydrated before the match, and make sure we're refilled.
Does coach just play music all the time, or if you lose, is the music on or off?
Well, personally, if we lose, it's off. We get to sit in our sorrows. I do that. Coach doesn't really care about the music, but yeah. So that's what it's just always on.
All right, and Jay, team dinners. How many have? I know they're shared with girls. What do you get from a team dinner? What's your favorite one?
Ooh. So we've had, I think, 4 team dinners so far. It's combined with the boys and girls, as you said. So we all just head to someone's house, and it's open invite. So whoever from the team wants to come can come and have fun. And I think it's really great for team bonding because it connects us more with our teammates, not just as athletes, but more as friends too. And I think my favorite team dinner, that's a hard one. We've had Tony's, which was really good, mainly because of the food. You know, we were famished after the game, so I think Tony's was really nice. But so is Vinny's. His house is just really great. And,
All right, because Vinny plays like what you do videos. You watch videos of Vinny's? Is that, the girls told me. I don't remember what they told me, but that's what they told about Tony. Let's go to you, Tony. What's your favorite team dinner, and what do you get out of them?
Yeah, like Jay said, I mean, you just get the bond of people. I mean, we're playing like other sports there, like spike ball, basketball, ping pong, like a bunch of stuff with just with everyone coming over, and it's just like a friendly event that everyone can have, and you just get to eat food and have fun with everyone. And I mean, as a senior, you don't really see everyone every day because you're not in school, so it's nice to reconnect with people. And then favorite one, I think over the years, Jill or the Weinstein's house has shown to be the best one with the hot tub and just everything going on. Everyone comes. I mean, there's probably like 30 people there, so it's crazy. So I think that's the best one.
Now we've talked about the team being ranked 8th in Massachusetts, which means automatic playoff berth. So what questions for both of you? Tony, you give me what's your record right now?
Yeah.
And what is the toughest match you played, and what's the best match you guys played? So I'll go with you, Tony. First record, toughest and best, then we'll go to Jay.
Our record is 8-7 right now, which is great for us. And I think toughest match, what do we want to say, Lexington?
like the best team is Lexington.
Yeah, best team's Lexington. It's always tough, but I mean, we had Sanjeev and Jay almost win, going all the way to third set, which is the closest you can go. And Sanjeev was playing like the 12th in the state or something. That kid was great. And then our best match, I think I want to say Melrose. I mean, we've always had a close game, but we just, really pushed it and really gave it our all, and we won that match. So I'm very proud of that.
And then Jay, the toughest match, what your favorite match was, and where's your favorite place to play?
I think my favorite place to play has to be the high school courts, just because the home court advantage, you have friends and family come over to support you. The toughest match, I would say, like Tony said, Melrose, because our first time we played Melrose, we actually lost to them. I think it was a 2-3 loss. It was barely lost. And the second time we really pulled through and won. And I think that was the toughest match that we all had to battle. Every single match mattered.
And your favorite match so far this year?
Ooh, my favorite match. Even though I lost, I really liked the Lexington game, especially because I think their record is like 15-0 right now. I think they won the state championships last year too. So the fact that I was able to go 3 sets with them, I think, was probably my favorite match.
Now you talk about your favorite court is the home court home court advantage at Wilmington. We only have 4 courts there, and there are 5 total matches. Is that an advantage or a disadvantage, and how does it impact the second doubles who might have to play at a 2-2? I'll start with you, Jay.
I think I see it more as an advantage because our team's already a little small. We only have 11. So 4 courts lets some kids sit out and cheer on the rest of us, and we can boost morale that way. And, yeah.
And then, Tony, were you ever the 5th match to play throughout your career? What was that like?
I think junior year, I was always switched around from second doubles or first doubles. And as a second doubles, and you're at a home match, you get to cheer the team on, like Jay said. But also, when it comes down, it's 2-2, and your match matters the most. That pressure really caves in on you if you're not like a well-developed player. And we have a bunch of like new people playing at second doubles, which they're not used to the pressure and stuff like that. So I think it really matters. Just having that 5th court would just do wonders for us, so we can all just play, and also helps with time and getting over with the match. But yeah.
Now down to one of my favorite topics, which is coaching, because as you know, I do coach 2 teams at the high school. This isn't directed at Coach Malley or at me in particular. It's just as a general high school coach. Tony and then you, Jay, what advice would you give a high school coach? If they're first starting off, what's the one piece of advice you'd give them? Tony?
It's a tough question because I mean I'm not a coach, and it's crazy to tell someone what to do. But as a captain, I think keep the team together. Don't let them separate at all. You know, just make it like a family. At the end of the day, that's what you strive to do.
Okay, Jay.
I think same thing. I think the coach's main job is to keep the team together. I think one piece of advice would be try to understand the players from like a player's perspective too. Try to shape practices around that.
Okay, Jay, what's one thing you learned from Coach Malley?
One thing I learned from Coach Malley is to never ever like show your emotions on the tennis court. And like even if you're mad, even if you're down by a lot, I think keeping your cool is really important, and he really helped me show that over the years.
Okay, Tony?
I think coaches, really taught me how to like lead a team, by just how he talks to the players and how he gets us amped up before the game. Even though it's just a pep talk, he really does it. So I think that's really in pushing players as well to their best, putting it all on the court. I mean, I think that's really what I've learned from them.
And I do know this is the first year we've had an assistant coach. How do you want to just stress who the assistant coach is and what are you learning from? Start with you, Tony.
Yeah, so we have Coach Foreman. He came through, I think, almost beginning of the season, and he has just been a wonder to the team. I mean, he only comes to home matches, so the girls get him on home matches. We get him at home matches when we switch off. But he just amps us up. I mean, for doubles, of course, he was a professional. I think he went pro for tennis. I think he was doubles, was he? Maybe. I think he was doubles. Sure. So, because he's always sitting at the doubles courts just telling us what to do and ready our feet and stuff like that, just giving us little pointers. And I mean, he really helps out, amping us up. And I mean, there was one point, I think we came off, we were really close. It was like 2-3, the other team's up. And he's like, when you get that forehand, just smash it at him. Because he's like, you got that forehand, just smash it. I mean, I don't think Coach would ever tell us to do that. So I think it's a little outlook to see how like he can boost us up and tell us some risky things to do, but something that we can do.
And Jay, how's he impacted having the assistant coach? How has that impacted making the team better?
I think he really helps keep our team morale up, and he helps a lot because when we have 4 or 5 matches going on, our coach can't be at every single match. Having an extra helping hand, I think, really helps the coach and helps our team.
Okay, good. Now we have a smaller team right now, and we do have a couple eighth graders. So Jay, you're going to be a senior next year. What would you do to grow? How are you going to grow the program? And what advice would you give a young tennis player that wants to play tennis?
To grow the program, I think the most important thing is to keep kids motivated and start them playing tennis from a young age. Just so I think falling in love with the sport is really important and having an interest in the sport. So developing that from a young age to things like volunteering at tennis camps. I think me and Tony both have volunteered to help build up the youth that they can later come play at our high school tennis team.
And if a fifth grader asks you, should I play tennis, what would you tell them?
I would say absolutely they should play tennis. It's really great.
Okay. Tony, same thing for you. How do we grow the program, and what are you going to tell the parent of the fifth grader?
Growing the program, I mean, just like, I think my brother, he brought in a bunch of friends, so I think it's like talk to your friends and really connect with other people on the team to bring in theirs as well. And then also like the tennis camps, me and Jay have probably do that like, I think over the past 3 years we've been doing that. Even I did it before high school. When I was in 8th grade, I helped out at the tennis camp just because I wanted to get included in the team and just also the tennis aspect. So just reaching out.
And what would you tell, if I'm a parent of a fourth grader, what would you tell me as a parent about playing tennis and getting my child involved?
As a parent, it would be an activity to get your kid out of the house and try, and maybe they'll love it, and we really hope they would. And they'll feel connected with the team. They won't have to be scared of being like left out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Good.
I think that's it.
Good. Now comes the portion of the program where we learn more about these two individual young men who are captains of our Wilmington High School tennis team. We're going to start with Jay. So, Tony, you're going to get to hear all the questions beforehand.
Yeah.
And Jay, just answer them as is and go for it. Are you ready to be on the hot seat, Jay?
Yep.
All right. First question, former or present teammate you learned the most from?
The former team, like tennis team?
Tennis teammate, yeah.
I think my freshman year, we had 7 seniors, and that was one of our best years, and I really learned from all of them. They really shaped me into the person I am today.
Is any particular seniors?
Honestly, all of them. They all had some impact.
Good. Other sports or activities you do at the high school?
There's a lot.
Okay, roll them out, baby.
So for activities, I'll do the clubs. So I'm the president of our robotics club, or the captain. I'm now the president of student council. I'm the president of our math club. I'm the public relations of our science club. I'm a competition prep lead for a DECA club. I'm definitely forgetting something, but yeah, it's just a...
So robotics is pretty good, I hear. In high
Yeah.
school, yeah. Favorite moment, tennis career?
Favorite moment? I think not from this year. I think from one of my past years when it was 2-2. So like the pressure from being the last match, everything counts on you. My favorite moment is when like you're playing points and the team's cheering, and what builds on that is when you win. I think the really close matches that you win, I think, is my favorite moment.
Why do you play tennis?
I started playing because my parents forced me and signed me up, but now I play because I truly enjoy the sport and I really like the team that I'm on.
Okay. And what have you learned playing tennis that you can apply to the classroom?
To the classroom, I think perseverance, working hard, and in tennis you fight for every point, but on the classroom I think giving it everything you've got, putting all your effort into school, I think matters. Okay.
Do you have a favorite tennis player, and who is it?
I like Nick Kyrgios just because I think even though some people don't like his attitude, I think he's a pretty funny guy.
He's a big Celtic fan, too.
Yeah.
How has tennis benefit you up till now in other aspects of life, of your life? How do you benefit by playing tennis?
I think tennis, it builds upon everything. Like it builds upon your physical fitness, it builds upon your mental fitness. I think those two are how it helps me.
Okay. What do you like most about playing tennis?
I like the team of playing tennis, and I really like playing singles, and specifically, like, I think I really like how having people that support you and you can grow together as a team.
Okay, and what's it like playing tennis for Wilmington, your hometown? You're out there representing, Wilmington across your chest. What's that like?
I think it feels great because you have your town that you can represent, and being part of something that matters to your town and helping them get better is great.
Who's influenced you, and what coaches do you want to credit, tennis-wise?
Who's influenced me? I want to shout out my brother. He's also played tennis, and he's helped me get a lot better as a tennis player. And for coaches, Coach Maley has been there since the very beginning. Even before I was high school, he invited me to some practices, and I think he's been a great coach for me.
Okay, and if you were going to have a walk-up song, I know this is a tough question for some people, what would it be? We're going to introduce Jay Karani, and boom, what song's fun to play as you get introduced?
I have no clue.
That's okay. That's a good enough answer. A lot of people don't, because I spring that on the end. And then, what are you going to miss about the seniors, or that what are you going to miss, especially Tony? What are you going to miss about him?
Tony's our only senior this year, so I think I'm really going to miss how he's always hyping the team up no matter what happens. Even after losses, might have a moment of silence after on the bus, but then we get right back into it. And I think having a friend too, Tony is a great friend, so I'm going to miss that a lot.
All right, Tony, on the hot seat next. Former or present teammate you learned the most from?
I think there's a bunch. I think the seniors, like Jay brought up, but Ryan Weinstein, he helped me out a lot with his game. And I mean, he was a big guy, but he was always hitting it as powerful as he can. I think I strive to do that. And then Sarthak, what's his last name? Tripathi. I mean, we were out in the rain for, I think, 2 hours working on my serve, and he did not care at all. We were enjoying it, and it was just like that, one of those moments where you're like, this is the sport.
Okay. Other sports or activities you do at high school?
I do track and field for winter season, and then DECA States with Jay Karani. And then that's really, SAD Club, and that's really it.
How'd you do at DECA?
Oh, we went to states, so it was great. We went to second round states, and then someone sold.
Yeah, I wonder who Tony.
It was me. I sold them, so we didn't go to the nationals.
All right. Why do you play tennis?
I play tennis. Shout out to my sister, Maria Cummings. I play it because of her, because she played it, and I think I just following her lead. But then I realized that I loved the sport as well, and the team was also inclusive of getting me joining the team, as well as like the seniors that. We said they were always like trying to get other people to join, so I think that's really why.
What have you learned playing tennis that you can apply to the classroom, either now or going forward?
I think give it your all. I mean, I'm always hustling on the court and just doing the extra step to do something on the court and off the court in the classroom, just going all the way and just pushing it.
Favorite tennis player?
Djokovic. He's a good one. What's his first name?
Novak
Djokovic.
Okay.
He's a good one because I think he's arguably like the greatest. So
that's arguable. We'll go back to that later. What do you like most about playing tennis?
Most people playing tennis, probably the team aspect and just like hyping people up, and then also just like playing with big points and just crushing your team, the opponents.
And what's it like to play for your hometown of Wilmington? You got Wilmington tennis right on the chest.
Yeah. I really like it because it's like you have something backing you up while you're playing out there, and something that you have a community behind you. You know what I mean? So
excellent. Influences. You already talked about your sister, but influences and people you want to credit. Coaches.
Coaches, Coach Maley, of course, and Coach Foreman. Even though he just joined, but they're just great people who just really adapted to this program and made it better to what it is today. And then my sister, of course, I already brought her up, but she's really helped me off the tennis court and on the tennis court with how I like get in my head in some points and stuff like that, and she's just talking me through it. So,
if you had a walk-up song, is it going to be tough, Ron?
Oh no,
not for you, right?
"Lemonade" by Gucci Mane.
Okay, why?
It's just that hype song that I've had. This is every year I have a different hype song, but that's my hype song this year.
It's good. What are you going to miss the most about playing tennis at the high school?
Miss the most the team and playing with them, and going to matches and getting amped up for the game before, and just going to practice. I think I'll probably miss that the most, seeing everyone and practicing with everyone and running with everyone, pushing people to their best. I think that's probably
What's the future hold for Tony Cummings?
Merrimack College is the future at business, finance, and a minor in accounting. So we're gonna see where that goes. I might be a team manager for the tennis team. I don't know yet. I have to see if I got the job, but that'll be a big one.
Great.
So.
All right, now comes our shout out portion. I've done, this is like 123rd show I think we've done, and almost since the beginning we've done a shout out, which I allow every student athlete or whoever's on the show to give a shout out to anybody they want. So please don't forget anybody. Jay, when you shout out, you look straight to that camera. Tony, when you shout out, you're straight in this camera over here. And like I said, are you ready to go? Jay Karani, shout out.
How many do I get?
As many as you want.
You know, I got my brother Sid Karani, you got my mom Rupal Karani, you got my dad Neil Karani, with my coach Rob Maley, over teammates, every single teammate. We have Tony Cummings, Sanjeev Bhuvanendra Kumar. We have Connor Drown, even though he's only been here for a while. We have Tyler Holland, Vinny Anastasia, Nick Tilly, George, Grant, Nick, Gabe. I think I've got everybody. Coach Foreman, Coach Maley, I think I already said. And yeah, I think that's all the shout outs.
All right, Tony, you're up.
All right, I like to shout out Patty Roy, Glenn and Donnie, my parents, Maria Cummings and Jean Cummings, my sister, Maria Cummings as well, Nick Cummings, my brother, and then you already did the team, so I don't really have to do it. But I think that's really it. Those are my shout outs.
Good. Again, it's great to have you guys on the show. I'll probably have Jay back next year. He's a junior captain. Tony, really good representatives of our high school athletics program. It's always good to see young student athletes come in and speak so well. So again, around the room we have Jay Karani, and we have Tony Cummings, known as Anthony Cummings to some, but Tony Cummings to others. And again, I'd like to thank them all for coming on the show. So for Wildcat Sports Update, I'm your host, Jim Boyle, and we'll see you on down the road.